Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Carmen with Elemental Designs. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's having an awesome day. Today I'm here to share with you guys a small little haul from Aliexpress. These are some steampunk styled cutting dies that I purchased from a store on Aliexpress. I'm going to go ahead and bring this paper down. And I've got the camera zoomed in so that you guys can see what it is that I have here. Now, I'm not going to include any links in the description area down below, but I will share with you guys the name of the store. At this moment in time, I had to contact them because they didn't send me two of the dies that I ordered. Instead, they replaced one of the cutting dies with another die that I'm not fond of at all, which I'm hoping that I can, send back to them. I'm going to share them all with you here today, and I'll let you know which is the one that I really don't like. Before I get started with that, I just wanted to kind of just give you a little bit of a background with this whole situation. So the reason that I bought these cutting dies, mainly, number one, is because they're steampunk style, and I love steampunk. The second thing is that I was hoping to be able to use the cutting dies to cut out chipboard and include some, different styles, different shapes in the shop. And so, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start sharing with you guys. And I'm going to share with you guys the one that I did have success with and the ones that were not so successful. So it's not many of them, it's a few. So this is the first one. I'm going to just put this over here. This is the first one. And it's a really nice size die. It's got a lot of gears happening. It's got a lot of, steampunk elements to them. We have like little pipes that connect the gears. Like, it's super fun. This die measures 7 inches by 4 3/4. So it's a really nice sized die. This is the chipboard cutout. This is the only die that I was able to successfully, without much of a problem, cut out a chipboard. The rest of them I had a heck of a time, and honestly they didn't really work too well. So, well, this one and maybe one more, I was able to, with a little bit of finessing, I was able to cut them out. But these dies, they're really thinner than usual, I would say, because in the past with the other dies that I purchased from AliExpress and from eBay, 9 times out of 10 I will be able to cut out a chipboard, which means that this is nicely recessed back, so you have a little bit of depth between the base and the little walls, the little cutting edges. This one has really short cutting edges, so thicker paper, not so well. And when you do go ahead and cut them on single paper, you're only able to cut one sheet at a time. And this is, the background paper is Nina cardstock. And my other samples are made with Nina cardstock. And so for the things that I like to do, most of you guys are aware I'm a mixed media artist. And I like to, incorporate mediums, paints, sprays, and all different types of things like that. Also, before I continue, I do want to go ahead and apologize ahead of time for the noise in the outside. But if I don't get this video done, I'm not going to really have a chance to do it. So I do apologize if that noise in the background is a little bit disturbing. They're always fixing something on the street. And I actually live on a really nice street, and they're always fixing something. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But anywho, moving forward. So I wanted to incorporate some of these, and that was really the original desire for me, was to be able to cut these out into chipboard so that I can add them to the shop so that you guys can go ahead and use them, because I know not everybody has a cutting machine, and not everybody's able to cut with chipboard. And my chipboard is really nice chipboard that I use. It's 0.22 in thickness. It's really hardy and healthy. Do you hear this? It's like I'm describing a meal. But it's really thick and acid free, and it's really nice chipboard. And if you've been to my shop, happydaycrafts.com, or if you've purchased from me, then you already know the quality of these chipboards is really nice. And so I wanted to just add, other little things that you can also include with some of the designs that I already have in the store, like things that will work well with my existing designs. And I thought that some of these will will go really cool with that. So I purchased a few of them. I think it was 7 of them in total, but I didn't get 7. And we'll talk about that as we go. So this is the first one. Again, this is 7 by 4 3/4, and this one they cut out a really nice chipboard shape. I will go at the end of the video and show you the store and show you the prices for the dies that I'm sharing with you guys now. This is the next one, and I'm going to start sharing with you guys now some of the issues that I had. So this is the next cutting die. Again, a really, really nice size die. I mean, this is my hand, and you can see how big the die is compared to my hand. This one is 6 inches by 5 inches. We have screws, we have gears, we have a whole bunch of fun elements. I think this looks super cool. I love the chain link that is going all the way around it. And I was really, really excited. Again, when I saw these in the shop, in the Aliexpress store that I went to, I was like, oh my God, I need to have these. So I purchased, you know, all the ones that I liked. They did have more. So you can see the other ones that they have there. They did have more, but I only liked a selected few of them. And so I went ahead, first attempt, and I had to pass this through the machine several times just to get it to cut out of the chipboard. I was finally able to get it to cut free of it, but unfortunately the chipboard kind of moved under, so I got a little bit of damage there. But I think that with a little bit of finessing, I will be able to cut this one out in chipboard, but it's going to take me, like I said, a little bit of finessing. So I'm going to be working on that, and if I figure out any shortcuts or ways of doing that, I'll come and share that with you guys as I normally do. But this is what this looks like, and then I also did the same in white so that you guys can see what the white looks like. And this is again in Nina cardstock, which is this cardstock right here. It's really, really thin. I try to cut out more than one piece, you know, by folding the paper over onto itself and running it through. It wouldn't cut through the second layer. It would only cut through the first. So again, I'm like excited and then not so excited. So the journey continues, my friends. The journey continues. But again, super nice size. It's really rare that you find like really, really big dies like this. And so I was really excited about that. But then I was disappointed soon thereafter with how that chipboard cut out. So moving on. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys all the ones that I did order, and then I'm going to show you the ones that I didn't order that they sent me, and I'm not happy with it at all. But here we go. So this is another one that I did try to go ahead and cut out. I'm going to show you the die. Really, really pretty design. The clock is really, really simple, but I liked the gears and how they come out. This, you know, I wasn't too thrilled with that, but I took it anyway. You can use it either way, I think. And I think overall the design is really, really cool. This one is roughly 4 1/4 inches by, at its peak being here, 3 inches. If we're just measuring the base here, then it's about 2 1/4, 2.5 inches, you know, in this base here. And so, again, I went ahead and tried to process them through my chipboard. None of the pieces, well, some of the pieces, I guess, but mostly you guys can see that they didn't really cut through in the back. Like most of them didn't cut out in the back at all. So I have a piece of it still kind of stuck there. That would be the piece, this piece here that comes out. Some did, but some didn't. Like, I don't know if it's that the die itself is not very well made, or the sides are not evenly, you know, at an even height. But it did seem like some pieces cut, some pieces didn't cut. So I was not really happy with this at all. And again, this chipboard is a chipboard that I've used with other cutting dies. It's not something that is super thick. I mean, you guys can see it's really not that thick. It's just a nice compressed type of chipboard. So I was really, you know, kind of like upset by that, because again, I wanted to add some of these really, really cool funky designs to the shop. But we'll keep searching and see what else we can go ahead and add. But yeah, I wasn't really satisfied with that one. It didn't really cut out too well on that. On the paper, it cut out beautifully. So for cards and things like that, if you are like a card maker or a scrapbooker, and you mainly work with like papers and cardstock and stuff like that, then you're gonna have the time of your life. They cut out beautifully in the cardstock. They just don't cut out so well in the chipboard, which is my go-to material to work with. So that's this one as well. And I'm waiting to hear from the seller now, because I did contact them, because again, they didn't send all of my dies. And then they replaced one with one that I did not even ask for, that I saw 100 times and didn't even choose it because I didn't like it to begin with. So yeah, days of my life, my friends, days of my life. All right, so here's another one. I think this one's really cool. This is what this piece belongs to. And this one, again, you know, when it came to the chipboard, I just had issues with all of them. I wasn't really too thrilled with how they were cutting and how they performed. This one, again, I had to do the same thing. I had to kind of go over it with other chipboards, like, you know, stack some chipboards on top of each other. And the machine that I'm using is the Anna Griffin die cutting machine, the automatic one. They kind of, you know, it's like the Gemini, it just passes through. And with everything in its mother, I basically went to town with this. But again, you can see that they don't, you know, it doesn't really cut through. It will cut one sheet of paper. I didn't do a white one for this one, but it will cut through one sheet of paper, you guys. I'm pretty sure it will. It just doesn't cut through the other layers. And then this has like a little window here that pops up, which I think is super cool. I will probably use this. I will probably cut this in half and then, you know, kind of make a border out of it. I think that will work really nicely to do something like that. But again, I have to kind of work with it a little bit and just, because it looks like it wants to cut, like just barely wants to cut, but I might be able to get it to work if I can just, you know, drink some coffee, meditate a little bit, and then go to work and see what happens. So the size for this one, and again, it's a really nice size die, honestly, you guys. It's really nice. I love the sizes. This one's about 5.5 by 5.25. So really nice size. I love the window. Another area where you can either add a shaker, you can add a sentiment, you can write a note, you can have a note area. I think this would look really cool for any type of, you know, masculine or steampunk type project. So I really did like that. I love all of the designs. I really do. I love them all. Okay. I love them all. This is the last one of the ones that I actually ordered and what I got. So this is this one. I think this die is absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Again, I'm somebody that loves masculine type steampunk type projects, and so when this is really what brought my attention to that shop in the first place. I love the wings. I love how they come out. I love like the numbers. I love the whole thing. Love it, love it. But when I went to go cut it in chipboard, I cried because it didn't work. It didn't work. So I have here a cardstock design so that you guys can see. And the size for this one from wing to wing is about 6 3/4 of an inch, a little bit more than half. And in height, we're looking at about 4 inches from the bottom of the base of the clock to the top of the gear. So again, nice, beautiful size. And look how pretty, you guys. Like the elements are so nice. Look at the numbers. I like this one a lot. This will be one that even if I can't cut it out in chipboard, I'm still gonna like maybe cut out a whole bunch of layers of this and just kind of glue one on top of the other and make them fit that way. I mean, that's always an option. It's just a lot of extra work. And for mass production, like to put them in the shop, that's not gonna work with me too well. So if I do include these in the shop, it'll be on card. It'll most likely be on this if I can't get it to cut out properly. And you'll just get a nice little bundle, you know, nice little stack of this. And so with that, I'm going to also share with you guys the gifts that they sent me, because they did send me 2 gifts. I bought a steampunk set of dies, but they sent me fishes, so they must know that I love me some fishies. And I love me anything sea themed. And again, I couldn't cut them out on chipboard. I tried on every single one of these to cut them out on chipboard. I could not. This is what this little thing looks like right here, and then this is the little fish right here. But again, I didn't have a fish die that was this size, so I'm, you know, I'm happy. I'm like, yeah, thank you for the gift. Really, really cute. So I liked it. But again, I'm still waiting on hearing what they're gonna do as far as the 2 dies that I am missing. So this is what they sent me, you guys. I didn't order this. I didn't like this from the beginning. I didn't want this. if I bought as many dies as I purchased, and I didn't choose this, is for a reason. But I didn't really like this at all. It just, I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea. It's a nice size as well. This one is roughly 5 inches by 5¼ inches. And again, it's really nice. I think it looks like a Polaroid. I like the design. I just don't like it. Like, for my own taste, I just don't like it for myself. This is what the cutout looks like. Again, I couldn't cut it out in chipboard. So, and to tell you a little story with this thing right here, I went through so much in regular cardstock. Like, I had to like do a lot to get this to cut out. I had to go back into it with the foam mat just to get this to cut out on regular cardstock. So this die right here is like a hairline fracture away from not even being able to cut at all. And then this is the centerpiece, the little piece that's there. So I wanted to cut it out and show you guys. If they want me to return this, I will, because again, I have no interest in this particular die right here. If they don't want it back, then I might just do a giveaway with it and give it away. So I'll let you guys know what happens with that. So as far as the store, I'm going to share with you guys real quick the name of the store. And the name of the store is Giraffe Store. And help you out of there. I got a chipboard on my phone. It's Giraffe. Can you guys see it? Well, this is the shop. So I clicked right into the shop. As you guys can see, there's a whole bunch of different designs. I ordered this one. It didn't come. And I ordered number 10, which is this one down here, and that one didn't come either. So I'm waiting to see what they got to say, because again, I didn't order that one at the bottom, and they have a whole bunch of other ones that are really, really cool that you might be interested in checking out. The name of the store, as I mentioned before, is Giraffe, and it's G-I, it's right here, G-I space R space A space R space, wait, G-I space R space A space F space F space E space, and the word store, you guys. And the reason that I'm not going to go ahead and link them, because if I don't get this issue resolved, then there's really no point in, you know, providing a link to you guys to basically have the same situation happen to you as well. So their dies range from $2.66 to $6.99. There is shipping of $2.47. Because I bought so many, I didn't have to pay shipping on most, but I did have to pay shipping, I believe, on 2. I had to pay some shipping. I think it was like $5 and some change for all of this. But overall, this one right here, I didn't order. This one right here, where are they? This one with the wings cost $3.33, plus whatever the shipping is going to be, depending on how many you buy. This one right here is $3.66. Just take the samples. This one right here with the clock face on it is $2.81. And these right here, the big ones, this one is $3.56. And then this larger one right here is $3.75. So again, really good prices. Really, really good prices. I don't know if the prices are still going to be the same by the time that you guys go and check them out. I did order these over a month ago, so it took a while to get here. But they did arrive, so at the end of the day, they arrived, but incomplete. So I'm waiting for them to see what they have to say, and you know, how we're going to resolve this situation, because I don't like that. I don't want it, so I shouldn't have to, you know, deal with it. So with that being said, you guys, oh my goodness, I'm really excited though, and I can't wait to share some projects with this, you guys. So expect some mixed media, something or the other happening with some of these things here, maybe a card or maybe some paper projects. I haven't done paper projects in a while, so just be on the lookout for that. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so, because I do have some other fun hauls on the way. I'm super, super, super excited. They're already in flight. I'm just waiting for them to land. And they're super, super excited. I'll give you guys a hint. It has something to do with this situation that's going on over here. And I know you probably can't see that situation that's going on over there because I have it pretty zoomed in. Let me just back it up just a little bit. It has something to do with this situation here. Like I told you guys before, I did a little video where I was playing with some of the resin. It's a quick cure resin, and I have ordered some awesome little things to help me play with these awesome resins. So without further ado, I will let you guys go. Have an awesome day. Remember, you are awesome, you are blessed. Stay in your happy place, and I will check you guys out in the next one. Bye.